Hello everybody, this is Matador from freetradingvideos.com. It is November 25th, Wednesday, and the markets have gapped up a little bit this morning. I wanted to wait a little bit and do a later video to see how the open would be with the economic news and mixed news, and now we have this gap up, which is actually filled very nicely right at the open bar, plus some, made a lower swing high, higher swing low, and now we're making a lower swing high, at least on a little 3-minute chart. So it looks like we have the beginnings of a consolidation here, and if you look at a higher time frame, which is always good to do to get your bearings, you can see that we're still in a very interesting set of higher highs here after this consolidation from yesterday. So really nice symmetrical triangle breakout. Now we're using this as support right back up into this area. In fact, if you take this whole thing here, do a great fib retracement of this, you can see that we're into the 76% area between 61 and 76, and that on a larger time frame anyway has a better chance of making a higher swing low and working its way out of that. So higher time frame even yet, a 60-minute chart, this resistance area at 111.50, and the 110.70 mark has now been broken again, but this time to the upside. So it still looks relevant to my eye. It's being disrespected a little bit. Of course, 110 to 111.50, really nice range, albeit a little bit wider. And on a daily chart of the S&P ETF is what we're looking at, you can see that we're still just chopping around beautifully on our highs here. Makes sense now that we're above the 100 MA and had taken apart this gap back here. So like I said, I'll be watching this as the day takes apart some mixed economic numbers. Let's go intraday here real quick here with the trend. It is also quite nice to see a gap down like this, which doesn't completely fill, and now we're sort of hovering around the 0.7, 0.8 mark. So that's X% more bullish than bearish, but fairly indicative of a consolidation. The trend Q is very nice, 0.5. That would be the equivalent of 2.0 for the bearish side of things. So that's nicely bullish. And the VIX, good tiebreaker again, is even better. It has also gapped down and sold off, and now we're at the 2020 low here, and we're hovering right at 2028. So if you look at that again on a higher time frame, the VIX is important to do that just to get some context. That has a great volatility bleed, and so that is pretty awesome. So if I was going to draw these lines right there, so there's 2050, a little lower shadows if you're going to include those. The low of that is 2010, so that's pretty good. So that has good bullish idea. If that fills and continues higher, of course that'll be an eye-catching feature that we'll watch. So I hope you have a great trading day today, and I'll talk to you around noon.